डियर फ्रेंड्स, आपका सिक्का शॉर्ट हैंड टाइपिंग में स्वागत है। यदि आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। डिक्टेशन 5 सेकंड बाद स्टार्ट हो जाएगी। स्टार्ट। मिस्टर वाइस चेयरमैन, आई राइज not only to oppose the bill that has been brought before this House today, but to express the hollowness of the objects and reasons which the Minister has just placed before the House. I come to the point and I will have to give a little background because this is the first legislation of its kind in this country, which was brought forward in 1969. Former Prime Minister, while dissolving the Lok Sabha in December 1970 and calling for midterm elections, addressed the nation on the radio, and one of the achievements she claimed was that the government had set up the monopolies and restrictive trade practices commission to control concentration of economic power, which had got concentrated in a few hands, and to go forward on the road to democratic socialism. After its enactment, this act has already been amended a number of times. In November 1980, this was the first amendment when they said that export production should be excluded from the purview of the total production taken because that does not affect the consumer as it goes out of the country. Paragraph. In April 1982, there was an amendment which gave powers to the government to exempt by notification industries which, in the opinion of the government, are of high national priority, or where the government feels that there is scope for export, or if the industry is to be put in a free trade zone. That was in April 1982. That amendment by itself had signaled the dilution of the MRTP Act. In fact, the honeymoon with socialism had come to an end, and after 1980, the government had already started on this new path of liberalization and privatization, and there was a new vocabulary which is very much in fashion these days. In 1983, the government again amended the act purportedly based on the recommendations of the Structure Committee. I will show you within the course of my speech how the government has ignored the major recommendations of the Structure Committee and accepted only those amendments which have suited this new role of liberation. At the outset, Let me tell you that this will before the house is the last nail in the coffin of the MRTP Act 1969. Thank you.